Hi guys, in the previous class of SYJC, we did the main part of the chapter analysis of financial statements, and the first part what we did was comparative financial statements. I mentioned in this session I'll be taking common size statement. Now if you all recollect, I told you whether you do common size, whether you do comparative. To do both, you need the base of vertical income statement and vertical balance sheet. We had sessions on that also. That is the reason last class ka comparative also went well for you. Okay. Now see, what was there in comparative? We compared 2 years ka data. Current year ka figure we compared with last year to see the increase decrease in amount, that was absolute increase decrease, and to see the percentage increase decrease. And as I told you, whether it is income statement or it is balance sheet, comparative statement may the things will remain same. Whether it is income statement or it is balance sheet, comparative statements may the calculation remain same. Now we take the second part, that is common size statement. Second part, common size statement. Again the same thing. To do this part, we need the base of balance sheet and income statement, which we are done. So half the job gets done. But unlike comparative में, where calculations of income statement and balance sheet were same, यहाँ पे in common size, the calculations for balance sheet and income statement will differ. So what I am going to do to make the concept more clear, in this session, I'll be taking two sums. One, we'll be doing common size balance sheet, and in the second, continuing the same session, we will take income statement. Conversion part is same, the calculation will differ. Now see यहाँ पे करना क्या है? When you are preparing balance sheet, after you tally the balance sheet, as I told you, first you have to convert the full balance sheet, whether it is common size or comparative. After you convert the entire balance sheet, whatever is the total of balance sheet, you have to show that each item in the balance sheet, whatever is the item, each item in the balance sheet is how much percentage of the balance sheet ka total. Each item of the balance sheet is how much percentage of balance sheet ka total. And income statement में the base will be different. अभी income statement में क्या करने का? Before that, let's finish off the balance sheet का sum. So I give you the hint क्या करना है, कैसे करने का है. Let's read the sum first, then I'll tell you column कैसे बनाना है. So first sum of this session, common size balance sheet. Let's see. Convert the following balance sheet of Tanso and Company as on 31st March 25 into common size balance sheet. Items are straightforward. Capital reserve, bank loan, current liabilities, fixed assets, investment and current assets. Okay, now guys see. Extra question A part, because the B part is income statement. Common size balance sheet of Tanso and Company as on 31st March 25. Give the heading common size balance sheet. Take one full page. Particulars, make only single column of amount. In case there was breakup of current asset, then we would have thought of making a second column. But यहाँ पे we will try to fit in one column only. हो जाएगा आराम से. So full page का particulars, single column of amount and single column of percentage. Okay, single column of amount and single column of percentage. Same thing we will do. First, we will convert the entire balance sheet. We will convert the entire balance sheet in the vertical format, and then we will see what is to be done for the percentage ka part. Okay, chalo, let's take the first half of the sum where we will convert the balance sheet into the vertical format, and then we will see आगे क्या करना है. So you all know very well, we start with sources, two parts of vertical balance sheet, sources of funds and application of funds. First part, sources, पैसा कहां से आ रहा है? Two sources, either your own money or borrowed money. So first, owners funds. Okay, in that capital, as I told you, all amounts we will adjust in the first column. Capital 4 lakh. Okay. Add reserves 160. Okay, 4 lakh plus 160 gives you 560. Okay, what we deduct from this? याद करो. From this we deduct fictitious assets, which if there is any will be on the asset side, not debt. So deduct less fictitious assets which is not there, nil. So 560 minus 0 gives you 560, and this becomes the first part of sources, that is owners funds. Okay, so owners funds in this case is 560. I've written again the heading Roman number 1, 560. Okay, now the second thing. Second, the money which we have borrowed. So borrowed funds. Okay, now borrowed funds means किसी और से borrow किया है. How much it is? 9% bank loan. So that is an asset for liability for us. So 9% bank loan. There's only one, so 2,40,000. If there was more than one, we would have kept one below the other and made the total as 2. Okay. Now this is the only item. So 240. This becomes borrowed funds. Guys, no new point here. Let's convert the balance sheet. Uske baad we will see the calculation. Okay. So 240. That's it as far as the sources is concerned. Take the total. 560 plus 240 gives you 8 lakh. This is 1 plus 2. And this is nothing but your capital employed. So capital employed is 1 plus 2. Okay, capital employed 1 plus 2. After this, the next heading, application of funds. Application of funds. In that, we know very well the first part, fixed assets, amount straight away दिया हुआ है. So fixed assets 4,80,000. This itself we will call it as 1. Even if you write the total, it's fine again. But यहाँ पे मैंने क्यों लिखा? Because both था ना इसके लिए. Here also, if you want, you can write 480 again, 480. Or यहाँ पे you can just write this 240 and make it as 1. No problem. Okay. Then second, long-term investments may be there, may not be there. Long-term investments, make it as 2. So you get 120. चलो गाइज मैं एक काम करता हूं, टू अवॉइड कंफ्यूजन ना, इसको मैं एक ही बार लिखता हूं. चलो लेट्स नॉट राइट इट ट्वाइस, मैं एक ही बार लिखता हूँ, कंफ्यूजन नहीं होगा तुमको. Okay, so there is standard in presentation. Clear? And the next thing is working capital. I'll continue this side. Third, working capital. We know very well it is current assets minus the current liabilities. Okay, let's see. Current asset is 4 lakh. Current liabilities 2 lakh. So 4 lakh minus 2 lakh, 3 becomes my working capital. So again I'll brush up. Sources in 2 parts, owners funds, borrowed funds, application in 3 parts, fixed assets, long-term investments and working capital. And now let's tally the balance sheet. यहाँ पे 3 parts है, so 1 plus 2 plus 3. So 480 and 126 lakhs and 2 lakhs gives you 8 lakhs. So my capital employed is 1 plus 2 plus 3. Got it, guys? So your capital employed is 1 plus 2 plus 3. Clear with this? This was the first half of the question where we had to convert. Remember, whether you are doing common size or comparative, first you will convert the full balance sheet or income statement and then do the percentage. Now listen, अभी क्या करना है? What I told you, common size में क्या करना है? Your total is 8 lakhs, correct? It has to tally. Balance sheet का total is 8 lakhs. Now what you are supposed to do? These amounts you have to mention each and every amount of the balance sheet is how much percentage of 8 lakhs. Each and every amount of balance sheet is how much percentage of the total, that is 8 lakhs. That is common size balance sheet. Income statement में base थोड़ा अलग है, hope that we will see after some time. Got it? So what I have to do, ये total 8 lakhs है. You have to tell them this is how much percent of 8, this is how much percent of 8 lakhs. How to do that? First of all, at both the places balance sheet ka total. The base for balance sheet common size, the base for common size balance sheet is 8 lakhs. So what we will do, this we will take it as 100. This we will take it as 100. So balance sheet ka total will be 100. Got it? This is percentage, na? This is the base. So the amount to be considered is 8 lakhs. That is full amount. So always it will be 100. So against balance sheet total, you write there 100. Now see guys what you will do. I am supposed to find out one by one how much is the percentage. So what you will do, it will be like that. First, this is 4 lakhs. So you have to tell them 4 lakhs is how much percent of 8 lakhs. 4 lakhs is how much percent of 8 lakhs. So what you will do, 4 lakhs divide by 8 lakhs. 4 lakhs divide by 8 lakh into 100. So 5 zeros gone, 5 zeros gone, 4 twos are and 50. So this becomes 50%. The calculations are pretty straightforward in this. Got it? I'll repeat. 4 lakh divide by 8 lakh into 100. Divide by 8 lakh into 100 will be standard. Now see, reserves. So what you will do? 1,60,000, you will divide by the same total, that is 1 lakh into 100. 8 2s are 16 and rest all gets cancelled. So this becomes 20. Getting it? I'll repeat. 4 lakh divide by 8 lakh into 100. 50. 1 lakh 60 divide by 8 lakh into 100. 20. Now do the same thing. 560 divide by 8 lakh into 100. 7 8s are 56. So this becomes 70. And now what you do? Put a total sign. Now see. 50 plus 20, 70. Getting it? This is 0. तो ये हो जाएगा 0. This is 560. So percentage remains the same. Got it? Now what you will do? 240 divided by 8 lakhs into 100. 4 zeros, 4 zeros, 3 and this becomes 30. Now guys check करो. Sources में 2 items ना. Owners fund, borrowed funds. दोनों का total 100 है. Now see the breakup. 70 and 30. So this plus this always has to be 100. That means how do you interpret? Interpretation you don't have in your SYJC का syllabus. आगे degree में. If my capital employed is 100 rupees, 70 खुद का पैसा है, 30 borrowed. That means if I have 100 rupees with me, 70 is my own money, 30% I have borrowed. जितना भी मेरा पैसा बिजनेस में लगा है 70% खुद का है, 30% borrow किया है. That is how you interpret. Got it? So I'll repeat how you got this percentage. This divide by this into 100 gives you this. This divide by this into 100 gives you this. This. Each and every amount divide by 8 lakhs into 100. Write a percentage. Got it? Chalo. Exactly same way we'll continue here. Now remember this is balance sheet. तो अगर मेरा बैलेंस शीट का टोटल 8 लाख है, टैली होना चाहिए ना, तो सोर्सेज एंड एप्लीकेशन दोनों 8 लाख है. नाउ सी फिक्स एसेट्स 4,80,000 divided by 8 lakhs into 100. 4 zeros, 8 6 are 48. So ये हो जाएगा 60. So this is 60. Long term investments 120 divided by 1 lakh, 8 lakhs into 100. 4 zeros गया, 1 0 1 0, 4 2s are 4 3s are 30 divided by this 15. So this becomes 15. Getting it? So fixed assets 60%, long term investments 15%. Next 4 lakh, already 4 lakh किया था, this gives you 50%. 2 lakh divide by 8 lakh into 100. 0 0 सब निकल जाएगा. 2 lakhs है, तो if you calculate, देखो calculate करके, your answer will be 25. And now see, 2 lakh is 25, तो ये 2 lakh भी 25 होगा. Now see, current assets minus current liability gives you working capital. So 50% is current assets, उसमें से 25% is current liability, तो बाकी बचा 25. Now see how we did this. 70 plus 30 is 100. Sources में 2 पार्ट था, एप्लीकेशन में 3 पार्ट है. सो तीनों का परसेंटेज हैज टू बी 100. चेक कर लो. 60 15, 60 plus 15 75, 75 plus 25 100. Got it? 60 fixed assets, long term investments 15. So 60 plus 15 75 and 75 plus 25, that is 100. So that is my balance sheet ka total. Capital employed is 100. Clear? So I'll repeat. When you're doing common size balance sheet, income statement will come in sometime. Take first first convert the entire balance sheet. Get your capital employed. Make capital employed at both the places at 100. Percentage में लिख दो 100. Then you do each and every amount divide by the total into 100. 4 lakh divide by 8 lakh into 100. 160 divide by 8 lakh into 100. 560, 560, 240 divide by 8 lakh into 100. This divide by 8 lakh into 100, write the percentage. This divide by 8 lakh into 100. Each amount divide by 8 lakh into 100. So, common size balance sheet shows how much is the percentage of each and every item as compared to the total capital employed. As compared to the total capital. Clear with this? So this is there as far as the balance sheet is concerned. Now we have time. So what I'll do to make the concept clear of entire common size, now I will take common size income statement. Uska format will be the same. Okay. I'll just come back with that income statement ka sum. Okay guys, I'm taking the next sum so that in this session you get both the variations of common size statement, balance sheet what we did now, and income statement what I am going to do now. As I told you, the same format. First you have to convert the entire income statement into common size and then get the percentage. Calculation is same, but balance sheet में balance sheet का total था, यहाँ पे the base will be something else. But before that, first let's convert the income statement. Let's see this question. Let's read the question first. Convert the following trading profit and loss account for the year ending 31st March 25 of Zenco and Company into common size statement. Opening stock, purchases, wages, gross profit, office selling and finance expense, net profit, sales, closing stock, gross profit. We know income statement always starts with sales. I've told you many times, if there are no returns, you can straight away start with net sales. If returns are not there, sales and net sales are the same. So first, net sales. Amount के column में 5 lakh, and what we'll do, since we are doing it in one column, brackets में I'll put it A. Why I have put it A is for your convenience. Let me finish with COGS. You'll only say it's a good thing. Okay. So write straight away net sales, there are no returns, and make net sales as A. Now what we do? From this, we deduct cost of goods sold. From this, we deduct cost of goods sold. What you get in cost of goods sold? First, opening stock. Everything, remember, we are adjusting in one line. You all know what we do. Cost of goods sold में adjustment of all the items of trading account comes. We add all the items of debit. Okay. Purchases, no returns. So purchases 2 lakhs. Wages, not to take gross profit, as the difference will be your gross profit. Okay. Take the total in the same column. 250 and 25, 275. Now remember, our heading is cost of goods sold. This is not cost of goods sold. This is the total of the debit side. From this, I will deduct closing stock. That will give me cost of goods sold. थोड़ा अंदर लेना. So less closing stock, that is 1 lakh. So 275 minus 1 lakh gives you 175. 275 minus 1 lakh gives you 175, and this 175 we will make it as B. This is my cost of goods sold. So cost of goods sold is 1 lakh 75 Cost of goods sold 1,75,000. Now, why I made you write A against net sales and B against cost of goods sold? Because what is gross profit? Net sales minus COGS. So what you will do? Now write gross profit, make a box, A minus B. So 5 lakh minus 175 gives you 325. 5 lakh minus 175 gives you 375. This 375 is, 325 is my gross profit. Now what I'll do for further interpretation, I will make this gross profit as 1. Okay, I will make the gross profit as Roman 1. Why? We will see in some time. Now, from this, you all know very well, expenses are classified into two categories: business expenses, operating and non-operating. So first, operating expenses. Expenses which are operating, classified in three categories. First, office or admin. देखो क्या दिया है, office expenses are given there. So write it. A, office expenses, direct amount is given. So write there 1,50,000. Then we have B, selling and distribution expenses. They have given you selling expenses. So write there B, selling expenses, that is 25,000. And then you have C, finance expenses, 10,000. C, finance expenses, 10,000. Okay, finance expenses 10,000. Nothing else is there. Take the total of these three: 175, 185, and now this 185 I'll denote it or call it as 2. So see, gross profit is 1, operating expenses 2. Now what I told you, if there are no non-operating expenses and income and no tax, this itself becomes your final answer. So what you will do now, 1 minus 2, that is 325 minus 185, take the difference 1,40,000. If you see, 140 is the net profit given in the question. This straight away we will call it as net profit after tax. So net profit after tax 1,40,000. Net profit after tax 1,40,000. हो गया, ये स्पेस का मुझे जरूरत नहीं है. Getting it, guys? So I'll repeat. First step, convert the entire income statement, which we have done. Now we will take the common size percentage. Again, I'll repeat. After this, there are non-operating expenses, income and income tax, which is not there in the question. So we end it here only. Gross profit minus operating expense. Straight away we take it as net profit after tax. Okay. Now guys, the important point. How to calculate the percentage. Important point. How to calculate the percentage. Now see. बैलेंस शीट में वी टुक कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड एज द बेस. बैलेंस शीट में वी टुक कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड एज द बेस. यहाँ पे तो कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड है ही नहीं. This is income statement. What I told you on the very first day when we started vertical income statement. When we started vertical income statement on the very first day of that, I told you that income statement will start with major source of revenue. Income statement will start with major source of revenue, that is net sales. So net sales, you make it as 100. Net sales, you make it as 100. So वहां पे बैलेंस शीट का टोटल दैट इज कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड वाज 100. यहाँ पे the net sales will be 100. Now what you have to do, guys, the same thing. You have to tell them each of this amount is how much percentage of net sales. You have to tell them each of these amounts is how much percentage of net sales. वहां पे क्या था, बैलेंस शीट, कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड बेस, यहाँ पे इनकम स्टेटमेंट है, नेट सेल इज द बेस. So same thing. Let's take one by one. I'll repeat again. Each and every amount is how much percentage of 5 lakhs that is what you're supposed to do. Now see, first thing, मैं इसको रिकॉर्ड कर देता हूँ, इसका अपने को जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ा. First, do the same thing. 50,000 divide by 5 lakh into 100. 4 zeros गया, 1 0 गया, 1 0 गया. This is 10. So this becomes 10. 50,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100, 10. 2 lakh divided by 50,000 into 100. 2 lakh divided by 5 lakh into 100. 5 zeros gone, 5 zeros gone. 5 ones are 5 into 20, 22s are 40. Got it? Next, 25,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100. 5 5s are 25. 25. Non-math students, please do the calculation individually. This divided by 5 lakh into 100. This divided by 5 lakh into 100. This divided by 5 lakh into 100. Now do 2 lakh 75 divided by 5 lakh into 100. देखो ये आएगा 60 and 2 85. Okay, 50 75. So 250 275 divided by 5 lakh into 100. 3 zeros यहाँ से गया, 2 0 यहाँ से गया. 5 5s are 25. 55. 1 minute. Sorry, this is 5. Sorry. This is 5. Sorry, this was not 25. 5. So this is 55. I got here 55. 1 lakh divided by 5 lakh into 100 gives you 20. 175 divided by 5 lakh into 100 करो, you will get 35. चेक कर लो. See again this देखो, परसेंटेज यहाँ पे मैच होगा. 10 plus 40 50, 50 plus 5 55. इसका परसेंटेज 55 है, इसका परसेंटेज 20 है. 55 minus 20 35. चेक कर लो. 175 divided by 5 lakh into 100 gives you 35. Non-math students, please do the calculation properly. I'll repeat, each and every item divide by 5 lakh into 100. 325 divided by 5 lakh into 100. Now see, I can easily get it. 100 is A, this is B. 100 minus 35, 65. But please do the calculation, do properly. 3,25,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100 gives you 65. Exam में normally तुमको percentage का calculation simple आएगा, because as I mentioned, you all are not allowed to use the calculators. Next, office expenses. 1,50,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100. 5 3s are 15, so 30,000. 25,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100, so 5. 10,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100. 5 2s are 10, so ये हो जाएगा 2. And 185 करो, so 35 and 2 37. क्रॉस चेक कर लो. 185 divided by 5 lakh into 100. 3 zeros, 3 zeros, ये 2 0 गया. 5 into 180. 5 3s are 15, 85. 5 7s are 37, and 65 minus 37 gives you 28. Check कर लो. 140. 14 2s are 25. 28. Got it? So this is common size income statement. अभी देखो यहाँ तक आ गया ना. 100 minus 35 gives you 65. Now see, 35 plus 2, 37. 65 minus 37, 28. Percentage check करो. 1,40,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100 gives you 28%. So guys, this was common size income statement. So I'll repeat. बैलेंस शीट हो या इनकम स्टेटमेंट, सबसे पहले नॉर्मल कन्वर्ट करो. फॉर्मेट इज द सेम. इफ इट इज बैलेंस शीट, टेक द टोटल वॉट एवर यू गेट, कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड एज द बेस, उसके सामने लिखो 100. ईच एंड एवरी आइटम का अमाउंट डिवाइडेड बाय कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड इनटू 100. इनकम स्टेटमेंट में डू द सेम थिंग, कन्वर्ट द इनकम स्टेटमेंट. नेट सेल्स के सामने लिखो 100. And then each of the items, each item divided by 5 lakh into 100. Each items divided by 5 lakh into 100, that will be your percentage. Got it guys? So this was common size income statement. This was common size income statement. Clear with this guys? Got it? So I covered in this session both the parts of common size. You either get common size balance sheet or you get common size income statement. I showed you the base how to do that. 4 main parts of this chapter: comparative done, common size both balance sheet and income statement done. In the next session, in the open video of YouTube, I will give you all the base of cash flow, and we will take a sum on cash flow, and after that the last part of this chapter, that is ratios. There will be all 4 parts. In fact, not only all 4 parts, but also vertical balance sheet and income statement ka open videos on YouTube. So that's it guys. Please revise this, and in the next class, those who are with me doing the regular chapter, we'll continue with the sums on this. And as far as the open video on YouTube is concerned, the next video will be on cash flow statement of your SYJC level. Why I'm telling you SYJC? Because there is cash flow in degree college also, but your SYJC ka level, as I mentioned earlier also, is pretty basic. So that's it guys. Please revise. Till then, take care guys.